sounds better with you. Love might bring us back together. I feel so good. I feel right. The music sounds better with you. Love might bring us back together.
I've had the bike now for 4 years and I have almost 35,000 miles on it. So I wanted to take this opportunity to share with you guys. This is the most comfortable that I've been able to dial the bike in. Okay, it took a long time and I wanted to share my experience with you. So basically it is going to be a top 5 comfort items that's going to make your ride so much better, you guys. You have to trust me on this, okay? So let me show you a side view. Look at my seating position. You see, my back is rested on a backrest. Look at this angle right over here. Look how natural this extension is. And I'm protected right over here from the wind. I'm in a perfect bubble over here. So let's go find a quiet place and talk about each one in detail. Okay, so the first mod that you guys need to invest in, and I'll explain to you in a bit why. The first mod is going to be the seat, okay? So take a look at this angle right here. Take a look at this angle right here, okay? I'm gonna play a short clip so that you guys can see the difference between the Corbin seat or any seat that you guys decide to go with and the actual OEM seat, okay? So I'm gonna play it back and forth so that you guys can see what the difference is. Do you see how much lower the other seat is? While you might think that that's good for reach, but you're sacrificing comfort, okay? Even though this Corbin is gonna push you up about an inch, maybe an inch and a half, and push you back a little bit, but this is going to be beneficial for you for your comfort, especially your hip and legs as well, okay? So let me park up over here so that we can take a look at the seat and talk a little bit more. What an amazing and peaceful place this is. Wow. And I found it by chance, actually. Anyway, so to talk about your first mod, it's going to be the seat, okay? So the reason why I say that it's going to be the seat is because that is your foundation, okay? Everything else is gonna get affected with your seating position, because once you find the seat that is comfortable for you, in my case, it was the Corbin. It shifted me back a little bit and raised me up a little bit. I know that some people are a little bit nervous about that, but don't be. The comfort is well worth it. It does not affect the reach by too much, so don't be too concerned about it. But the comfort that you gain is a game changer, to be honest with you, because the stock seat, I could only do 20 minutes, 30 minutes before the pain started to set in. This one, I can go on for hours and hundreds of miles per day without pain. Discomfort, yes. There's no seat out there that you're not gonna be uncomfortable, but pain, there is no pain with this. Now, when it shifts you back and raises you up a little bit, okay, it's going to change the angle of your leg to the foot peg, as well as your highway peg and your risers and the screen. Now, the options that you have, I went with the Corbin, right? But I have a video and I urge you guys to watch it because I go into full detail about different seats and testing them out. I spent a significant amount of money trying to figure this thing out. So learn from my mistakes, you guys. this is the best that's out there that I've tested. Now, Honda just released a comfort seat for the 2025 season, and it's only $100 or so. Some owners have tried it and they are very happy with it. I haven't had a chance to try it yet. I might in the future. If you guys want me to try it out and review it, please let me know. It's reasonably priced. This is approximately $600. That one is probably around $100. So you see a huge difference, right? The second thing you guys need to tackle are your handlebars, okay? You need to find a way to bring them back closer to you so that it'll aid you in riding straight up and down. That way you're not leaned forward. If you're leaned forward, that's gonna put a strain on your back as well as your neck muscles. And after some time, you're gonna develop some pain in the shoulders as well as your neck and back, okay? Now, there are a couple of different ways to go about it. What I did is I went the easiest route, which is the ROX pivoting risers. You have an option of doing 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, and if you get creative like I did 6 inches by combining a 4-inch and a 2-inch. I don't recommend you guys doing that. I'm not liable if you guys decide to do that. I did this on my bike. I'm not a mechanic, so please be very careful, all right? This is what I chose to do. Now, in order for me to make that happen, I used a 4-inch riser right over here and a 2-inch riser right on top of it. What I needed to do is to get a brake line extension, or you can replace the whole brake line, which is what I did. These are highly recommended, by the way. Steel braided lines, I have a video, I'll link it below. Definitely recommended, okay? So, what are the alternatives for this? One is replace the whole handlebars with 12-inch, they call it ape hangers, I think. It's not my style. A lot of people swear by it. They love it. Burley brand makes them, and they have the extension kit that you guys can use, okay? So if you want to go that route, that's totally up to you. My recommendation, if you guys don't want to go the risers route, would be Handlebars. I'll leave a link for them below. They are a great company. I've used them in the past on a different bike, on my R6. They make great quality products. A lot of people have gotten them. A lot of people love them, and they'll give you the same results as I have. The only difference is that the cost is a little bit high, but you get everything and it's well worth it, okay? I think it's maybe $600, and then there's a couple of $100 extra if you want to take it to a place for them to do the installation for you. Now that you got your upper body in the right position with using the seat and risers, now you should be riding straight up and down. This is when you should consider a backrest, okay? This is the one that I went with. I recently posted a video about it. I know that it's not the prettiest thing, but trust me, after 4 years, I gave up on the looks and I said, I want comfort and function. I love this bike. I don't want to sell it. I want to go and tour and have fun and go to places like this, and I didn't care anymore about the looks. So I was like, okay, if it works, right? Very reasonably priced, excellent functionality. I'm not gonna go into detail here. Watch the other video. I demonstrate everything about it, including why I went with this and how I made it happen. So that's your next thing, is a backrest. There are others available on the market. I'm gonna leave links to them below so that you guys can check it out and make your own decision. The fourth mod that you guys should consider are highway pegs, okay? It took me quite a while to find ones that I really love and work, and will work not just for a shorter rider, but will work for shorter and taller riders. An owner just recently posted he's 6'2", and he got the 5-inch just like the one that I have, and he says that it works incredibly well. So these are made by QualMounts. I just posted a video about these. Look guys, don't trouble yourself and wait as long as I did. I tried another one by a different brand, and I have a couple of videos already posted about it, and you guys can watch them. I'll link them below. But these are fantastic. Look, just learn from my mistakes, guys, okay? Buy once, cry once, and just be done with it and be comfortable and enjoy your ride, every time that you go out. This is it, you guys, okay? So these are completely adjustable. You can adjust them out as much as you want by 10 degrees. every click, okay? Amazing. I'm not a fan of forward controls because you sacrifice the sporty feeling of mid controls, okay? So when you guys get these and when you ride with them, you'll understand. When you're taking corners, it's not the same with your feet over here versus mid controls. This is more sportier because when you're riding in a sporty fashion, you're gonna lean forward a little bit. So just imagine yourself leaning forward and your legs extended. You're gonna be almost like a taco, right? The combination of the highway pegs with the backrest and being straight up and down, it's perfect. There's no other way to describe it other than it's the perfect seating position. I've demonstrated it from a side view so that you guys can see it. I've showed you the installation. So this has been my journey, and I made many mistakes along the way, but this is the best configuration that I've been able to get the bike to, okay? The last thing that we're going to be talking about after you sort out your seating position is a screen. Okay, so last year, if you guys remember, I took a trip to Key West from Virginia. Beautiful trip. I was so grateful that I was able to do that. And on that trip, I was able to stop by Gustafson Plastic, and we worked on designing this new screen. Okay, so we made it a little bit wider at the top. We put vents in. I had this idea of almost like shark gills as a design element, but it's also functional in the sense that it lets air come in this way, it lets air come in this way. It also has a vent over here to let air in. What these are designed to do is to balance the air pressure in front of the screen and behind the screen to eliminate the turbulence that's coming off over here, okay? So if there isn't vents over here, what happens is that the air comes and tumbles, right? So it'll tumble over here and then start to rotate. This rotation is what you feel and what creates the buffeting. So every time it's doing this, it's hitting your helmet, and then that's what the buffeting is, that the sound that you guys hear and that sensation that you feel. With opening vents over here, and you allow the air coming in from here, here, and here, it'll come up over here. So as the air is rolling off, this air meets it and then it pushes it further up to create that turbulence above you, okay? So you guys, if you want to be comfortable, I know that it's big, it's not for everybody. I'm using it with my Batwing. They also have it for the touring model. Highly, highly recommended if you guys want to ride with no turbulence, smooth, and it's going to protect it. Now, yes, you will sometimes need to look through the screen, so just keep that in mind, okay? With time, you will get comfortable with it. With me, that's what happened, and I'm very comfortable. As you guys can see, it's crystal clear when you look through it, okay? What an amazing, amazing place. I got so lucky with this place. Guys, what I want to tell you guys is I don't get anything from this, okay? The only thing that I get out of this is the joy that I feel when I help someone out, okay? So I hope that you guys found this helpful. Have an amazing day.